Hey guys, it's me, Boog.
And Dad.
And today we're going to be reviewing the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Darkseid Mega Fig.
Absolutely. So this was released not too long ago. So in the last, what, 2 or 3 months?
Yeah,
Picked up on Amazon for the normal, I think, mega fig price of around $40,
yep.
37, $38, something like that. So yeah, and this is Darkseid. So now, Boo, do we have a Darkseid?
We have a Dark Father, but
Dark Father, yes, but
yeah,
no
no
Dark Side. So
Darkseid.
this,
Yeah,
yeah. So after all this DC multiverse collecting, it seems kind of weird that we're just now getting around to getting a Dark Side.
yes.
But this is one of the newer ones that was, like I said, just released, last few months. And there was a couple different ones, but was Boog's favorite.
Yeah, the classic Darkseid.
Okay, so can you tell us a bit more about why you chose this one
Because it's
over
classic.
like an older one?
Because this is more my Darkseid, the way he looks like and stuff. As you can see,
Gotcha.
literally DC classic Darkseid.
Absolutely. He does look super, super cool. He looks very big, very menacing. I think we're actually getting a cloth cape with this one. Don't hold me to it, but I think
Yes,
that's
we
what's in
are.
there. So this should be a really awesome figure and a great foe for Superman and all the rest of the Justice League, really.
Yes.
All right, so give us a few minutes and we'll get to it.
Right back, everyone. Yeah, we are back.
All right, so yeah, here is Darkseid.
We're on Mo side, apparently.
Yes.
Welcome to the Mo side, apparently.
Modoxide,
Oh, no.
the arch villain of the channel.
Okay, he's slowly moving over there.
Maybe. Does decide to go for the keyboard, which he
Yeah.
just
Okay, now we're back after Mo.
Yes. Sorry about the interruption there. So yeah, we have Darkseid. Like I said, first one for our collection, and I think this guy is pretty cool. It was worth the
Yeah,
wait. Yeah, this Darkseid looks really good. Of course, he's kind of the super bad with Justice League, of course, with Superman in
he
particular.
is the final boss of DC.
Yes, exactly. The final boss. Even with the Snyderverse, they started getting into Darkseid a little bit, but of course, since that got canceled, kind of before he could actually get there and do a whole lot with Darkseid, but we did get to see him a time or two.
Yeah.
I think in the Justice League movie.
Well, that
Uh,
wasn't this version, though. That was the more movie version.
yeah, the more movie version, but I like this version. I think it's very, very good. Yeah, Steppenwolf was, of course, working directly for him in that movie. He kind of did most of the heavy lifting, which we have him, and he should be available on the channel too.
Yeah,
If not now, sometime very, very
we'll
soon.
probably bring him in here for comparisons.
Yeah, absolutely. But all right, Boot, go ahead and get Darkseid up there and show him off. Yeah, look at that. I love all the fire flying through his eyes. Um, and like I said, he's huge, very big figure. Like I said, ripped, very stone like. Looks great, really great. Like I said, the cape is cloth and it has that wire in it, just like the new Christopher Reeve Superman. Sure, these two are gonna meet at some point to do some battle.
Yes.
But yeah, Dark Side, pretty awesome figure. You want to go over the articulation, dude? How's he articulate for a mega fig?
So, let's see. We can actually pop his head off 'cause it's supposed to come off. There you go. Okay, so you get a ball at the bottom of the neck.
Okay.
Then the head just
Well, he's
pops back
designed
on.
his neck kind of sits down in the chest cavity.
His head looks up to there. And you get a lot of down, which is necessary for Darkseid because he's so big. Then arm goes up to there, goes all the way around. Forearm, yeah, very tight. Moves to there, and that swivels. Hand goes back and forth. I will say the arms do have a tendency to just pop out as you're articulating it.
Oh, okay. Arms pop out pretty easy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Ooh, very tight. That's all
Or,
we're getting.
or either that or it's just.
I think it's rubber pants
Yeah, I
to
think that's
prevent some of that
what it
movement.
is.
Yeah.
Out to there,
All right.
and then I can swivel a little bit.
A little bit.
The double jointed knee.
Yes. Even that is very tight, but the
Double
joints are there,
can kick
enabling us to do that. So you can get some pretty
and
cool
can kick
poses.
his dark side cheeks.
Yes,
Go to the
very
dark.
important.
You go into Darkseid's dark side. Right, Batiste?
Yes, dark side's backside.
Yes. Then foot goes back to there, forward to there, and Dad's favorite.
No,
Toe.
it's very painful. Ouch.
Yes. Very painful. Sorry, Darkseid. Oh, actually, we do get some waist movement too.
Okay.
They get tilt, a little bit of swivel, but very tight.
Yes, you hear that tightness. Ouch.
Probably can make a diss track with that.
Yeah.
And there he is.
Yes.
So we do get some accessories, as I'll demonstrate. As I've demonstrated earlier, the head does pop off.
Right.
We
So
apologize for the background noise.
one sculpt has the weird red going through the eyes, and the other one I think does not. So you have your options there. So we're gonna have two head sculpts with this.
Yeah, then you can have your stoic dark side.
Right. So is the other one supposed to be like when he's angry or something?
Yeah, this is like mid battle. He's about to or just blasted Superman with his laser eyes.
Oh, gotcha.
And then
Okay.
this is more every other time.
Yes,
Pretty
dark
much.
side. Exactly.
Where he's just
That's what it looks like when he's giving out the orders to Steppenwolf and all of that.
he's always very grumpy.
Yes. Yes. Very grumpy and always trying to take over the universe. And we get one set of interchangeable hands, is that right?
Yes. You get the open hand on already on the figure with one fist, then you get the other fist, so you can have double fist,
Right.
or you can switch out this hand.
Oh,
As you can see, the arm does.
there with the arm again. One drop on the
We
floor.
lost both arms. How did this happen?
Yeah.
Like I said, the arms have a tendency to want to pop off.
Yes, they do.
So I almost wonder if this was supposed to be a Build-A-Figure at some point.
Hmm.
This was originally supposed to be a Build-A-Figure, and then it got in
That
turned.
released as Mega Pig for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, would have been a really great Build a Pig.
See if we can pop the hand in very tight.
So
There
yeah,
we
this is
go.
going to be really cool to finally have the big boss of the Justice League. I love that. That will enhance our playtime greatly, right, Big?
Yes. So then we can mark orders at Steppenwolf to get out there and destroy the Justice League.
Yes, Steppenwolf, you moron!
Steppenwolf, get out there!
Build me again. And then, can you think of some cool stuff to do with the cape? I think kind of had a windblown pose earlier. Probably wasn't on purpose, but that's what it looked like.
Well, honestly, this cape isn't exactly the greatest. There's a hard time getting into just natural playing there poses. So
Gotcha. That's actually kind of cool.
yeah, you can kind of have it flown back a little bit, but it's kind of one of those things where it's you're not gonna get like it like
Really
this.
flat.
No, it's always just popping up or something.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I guess now it's time. Oh, yeah, wait. Nope. First, we have to do the card. Let me show you the card here.
And everyone's favorite accessory,
Oh,
the
no.
stand.
Darkseid is down. Yeah, he does come with a stand that's way too small for him.
And now he's acknowledging Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Tribal
And
chief.
so, data file. We have Darkseid, DC Classic. Real name?
And
Nope.
his arm fell off again.
No one knows. Yes.
And his head fell off.
And so, in the known DC multiverse, one name stands above all others when it comes to supreme villainy: Darkseid. Ruling over the hellish world of Apocalypse, Darkseid doesn't merely mean to conquer a planet or subjugate his enemies. He seeks to rob the entire universe of its free will and replace it with his own. So, in a lot of ways, we're looking at kind of a Thanos type being for the DC multiverse there. I guess probably the best way to describe him. But I think overall, like I said, the figure is pretty good, even though his parts don't stay on quite as well as we would hope. I think we show that by our couple of drops here so far in the video. But as soon as he gets him straightened out here, we'll be ready for our Bugentad rating. To give us
Okay. So I guess it's time for the ranking.
yes.
Hmm.
And he doesn't stand up very well either. See, we're having some issues here with this figure. All right. Should we get balanced out? Okay. You want me to get it first or you going first?
I'll let you go first.
All right, I'm going to go with 4 stars on this one. Figure itself looks great. I think, like you said, the sculpt, the mold, the paint, all that is absolutely awesome. Love that you get the 2 heads, one with the fire eyes, one without. Um, the cloth cape, that's plus definitely. Like I said, with bendy wire, it's very very nice. And it really is great just to get him in the collection, at least for us, because we don't have, like I said, a Darkseid official one. I'm knocking off a 1 star basically because of his joints not staying very well connected. You can definitely see that you're probably going to have issues with the head and both arms popping off if you're going to do any kind of playtime with him.
Yes.
As far as sitting on your shelf goes, if that's what you're buying for, he'll be absolutely fine. So yeah, it's gonna lose 1 star for me. Like I said, because the joints could have been done a little bit better. I feel like.
And agreed with me, so 4 stars as well, because of the same reason the dad has, just because the arms just don't stay together. Um, and I think the head can be fixed with a little bit of hot water magic.
Okay.
So I guess I'll have to try that after this. But I think let's go well, actually first, since we have him over here.
Yes.
Here he is next to Superman.
Nice little size comparison, and it's about where it should be. Darkseid is a huge hulking alien, and yeah, so he is definitely a lot bigger than Supes. Kind of
Yes.
pose certainly a huge challenge for him. So yeah, I do like I said, I like the size and scale of him very much.
Yes. So make sure to like, subscribe. We'll see you guys next video.
Take care, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Enjoy.